So the first match that we're going to be seeing is going to be RMZ taking on Suiruuydan. What do you think?
To be honest, I think obviously both from the UK, they both played each other offline at a few events in London, WSO, and that sort of thing. So they obviously know each other really well. I think it's going to be interesting because, like we said, RMZ is a good all-around player. I think Suiruuydan is like really. I would say he likes to control neutral a lot with cooler DP. So literally, like RMZ is just not going to be able to super dash against him at all. Especially he's got the cooler DP and he's also got cooler 6H, right? So he can literally just control space for free with cooler and TN assist. He's also started playing base cheater as well instead of blue cheater, which obviously you can't really complain about that.
Yeah, I can't really disagree with that. Base cheater is so strong, and blue cheater is strong. He's got some nice mix. Definitely a character that's getting explored more, but as strong as base cheater, you really can't claim that.
No, exactly. And the only thing I would say that's going to play into it maybe is the fact that he's using cooler C assist, simply because obviously it takes longer to regen, right? So I think that's going to be the only big difference, is going to be like keeping RMZ in block strings for as long as possible to get that cooler back up. I think that's what Suiruuydan's going to have to do. So
we know, of course, that RMZ pretty strong on the defense. Not someone who gets opened up easy. So Dan is going to have to be careful in neutral, since RMZ has some pretty strong tools for neutral, and the block strings are going to have to be patched up tight, because otherwise RMZ will probably find his way out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tough matchup, I'd say, but anyway, our players are ready to go, and our commentators are rearing to go as well. So we're going to be handing it over to Dunk and Nick V, and we will see you later on for the post game.
See you in a bit.
Oh, it's our time.
Oh, hot live? We mic'd up, ready to go? Absolutely. And welcome. No warning, it's a quick one today. Welcome to another week of SCL. We're going to go into the 1v1 event. Again, we've seen a couple of these now, so you should know how it rolls, but this time it's going to be Team Instinct up against Team Evolution, and that means it's going to be RMZ versus Suiruuydan, a UK battle. But first of all, Nick, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited to see the match, and I see the players are as well, because they're just going right into it.
All right, so both of these players are completely maimed. Apparently, Suiruuydan has, I think, something. He's a little bit under the weather, but RMZ is also being shackled down because he's playing not on his Hori pad. I believe he's playing on a PS4 pad. So if you see gameplay that isn't quite to the level you expect from them, that's the reason. But nevertheless, let's go into the first game. Instinct up against Evolution. RMZ against Suiruuydan.
Yeah, a DR to open things up, throwing all assists out, but a DR catches him instantly. It's always the first DR is not going to attack.
Yeah, absolutely, and RMZ going to get the counter hit, but no confirm. And that super dash will catch him, goes into the M legs, and one thing I want to point out is RMZ is playing with that hit assist. It's not something we see from him often, but he's bringing it back for a throwback this time.
Yeah, I saw him say earlier that since he's playing PS4 pad right now and hits the last character he played on his pad, he's just bringing it back for now.
Yep, and he's got that SSJ Goku as well. A lot of people don't really look at that character as useful anymore. We'll see what he can pull out. On point right now, going to be held down, and Suiruuydan has these loops unlocked.
Exactly. He's no stranger to online being the #1 ranked PC player right now.
Absolutely. Going to be able to force the sparking from RMZ. RMZ opens him up with a super dash, but can't quite confirm. Is going to try and tentatively get him, but a great confirm off that TN assist.
Yeah, exactly. And so far, we've seen RMZ being hit by 2 beams. Let's see if RMZ will just block for now. He will, teching the DR as well. Beautifully done into heavy kicks.
Yeah, that was a really good option from RMZ. Then you do get that sliding knockdown now. Forces the spark out of Suiruuydan, but now he's under a lot of pressure. Oh, the big mash out comes out from Suiruuydan. He's going to confirm.
Yeah, he saw RMZ mashing, and he was like, okay, I can do that as well. Look at this. Some good damage on hit.
Trying to get that 2-1-4 but got reflect, but he's not going to mind. Great tech from RMZ.
Hitting the
Look out.
assist. Oh,
No way. The level 3, this is the stance, and that should definitely be enough damage to kill.
yeah, raw level 3 like that. That's
Oh, he's alive just about. And he flows, tries to bait something, I guess, but the straight tag should be enough. And even though Suiruuydan was down there, he managed to find a situation where he could push himself ahead and he's going to take the first character in this game.
Yeah, RMZ didn't really think about Suiruuydan pressing buttons right there. He was doing a raw tag and got clipped because of it by the EX leg. Losing a character, Tien, very hard to play in neutral, but SD just wins out anyway.
And once Suiruuydan hits you, you know he's going to go straight into that Chaozu, lock you down. Oh, but it's the fake!
Yeah, RMZ knows the matchup. He knew that if he goes for a Chaozu Oki, and he just delays it a little bit to wake up, it will whiff.
Now RMZ down to only Team Gohan. So make a mounted up, and that's one of the benefits of CSS. If it clips you just a little bit, you are confirmed into a full combo. And now Suiruuydan will be enjoying this. Going to go into the level 1. Cooler level 3.
Yeah, definitely. Team Gohan has no spark to work with right now, so any damage happening right now is true damage. It will not be recovered unless he's somehow gonna summon Shenron.
I mean, he's one ball away. It could be doable, but against Cooler, this is a really tough matchup. But he gets in with the arrow kick, slides under that JS. Really nice from RMZ. Gonna go into the level 3. And what's for breakfast? What's the Oki? Remember DP? Oh, he's not afraid. He catches him. Ooh. Yes, arrow kick.
Taking down that Kula. Arguably Suiruuydan's best character, but you know, he still has base Vegeta, he still has Tien, he still has confirms to kill the character. Throw him up.
Oh, he didn't. He believed it was going to kill, and RMZ gets another chance. And you've got to believe Suiruuydan is kicking himself. If he loses this game, he's got the offensive back again.
That would be wild.
Oh my god, if RMZ brings it back on a pistol. Look how tentatively he's playing around in neutral. Tries to 2M, but gets caught by the JS. Suiruuydan going to take the first game.
Exactly, and remember, it's best out of 8. It can still tie up if both players get 4 wins.
Yep.
That's the fun of this.
Yeah, it definitely means like evenly matched players tend to bring out the more exciting games because you go down to the wire. I think we had a Jilla playing last week and it went down to the wire there. And it could go down to the wire now. But Suiruuydan gonna take that first game relatively comfortably if he didn't mess it up at the end, but see who can take the lead here.
Exactly. What's RMZ gonna have to do? Because, you know, as you said, as we've all seen, Suiruuydan took that first game quite convincingly. He takes neutral over quite convincingly now as well, taking Team Gohan to the corner. But what's he gonna have to do right now?
Mr. 5L, but RMZ wasn't gonna mash. Great tech again. RMZ looking like Mr. Popo right now. He's blocking 6M, but that DR is gonna hit true.
Oh?
Should be able to end level 3 of his choice. Oh no, level 1. What's his plan here? Wants to get Beishi and DP Spark. Tries to vanish, keeps his turn.
Oh, excuse me, Suiruuydan.
Oh my god, he's gonna be rewarded with a kill on this Team Gohan. He's gonna loop it out to get as much meter, as much damage as he can. And you know he's got these.
Yeah, he's been doing them for quite a while now. So if he dropped them,
yep. RMZ, he's back on the old hit. We've seen a lot from him on this hit back in Season 1, Season 2. And you know it's his hit because it's the yellow colors. Yep, Venny.
Yeah, I'm actually not familiar with RMZ on hit, but I heard he plays really well. But, you know, he's gonna get hit now by base Vegeta. Extensions, trying to get him as far into the corner as he can right now. Ooh, I can on that one.
RMZ just being stifled now by this Really impressive base G. He gets a hit with the JL. He sets him into the Dragon Rush, and this should definitely be dead. When you have this team, you have so much damage in supers, right? DHCs from base G to DHCs from Cooler and Tien. It means everyone is tissue paper. This is a 2-bar kill, by the way. Any other team, that's 3. But Suiruuydan just has a lot of damage.
Yeah, he potentially has the highest damage in DHCs on this team. All of them.
Now we're gonna see that SSJ Goku with the slow 2M. There it is. Not catching anyone with that right now, but Suiruuydan with the command grab hidden behind the base G assist. We go straight into level 3, and this is mixed for your life.
Yeah, that's really hard to react as well. Oh my god, Chaozu being the guy who opens up Goku right there. Did not expect him to pop up.
Now it's low into low, and that should seal it. But really nice from Suiruuydan there. He actually backdashed, gave RMZ some time to breathe, and tricked him into coming close. That Chaozu with the great tracking locked him down, and that's what's gonna get him the kill. And Suiruuydan looks like he's got RMZ red, at least for now.
Exactly, 2-0 right now. Team Evolution. He still has some work cut out for him. RMZ is not a person who is going to let this be a sweep. He's definitely going to fight back right now.
You go back into the lore of things like WSO and all the UK events that have ever happened, and usually it's RMZ taking this one. So for Suiruuydan, it would be a big win. Granted, it is online, but in this environment, it's winner takes all. No excuses, no anything. And we're going to get right into the third game. Suiruuydan 2-0 up. Exactly,
this is the best we're going to get right now, and these are one of the 2 of the best players we are going to get. Deep opening, Suiruuydan up again at the very start of the match. Taking to the corner. Oh, and that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was nice. Use the bomb there to catch him moving. RMZ combos, great as always. Should be able to end level 3 if he wants it. No, safe jump setups.
Oh my god, that hit Suiruuydan so hard, he's going to lose a character for it.
Yeah, he should only have to spend 1 bar.
And that's the first time RMZ is in the lead in the match.
Yeah, absolutely right. We'll see how he plays from this position, but Base G is the kind of character that can slowly ease his way in with little bits of damage. Great confirm there from RMZ, but the second assist isn't enough. Just to make the most out of all of these hits.
Yep, Suiruuydan cleverly just jumping away from all the assists that's gonna come out. Spark into a 5L mash. Doing some good damage. Ooh, missing the assist, but he had the bar to kill anyway. But now he doesn't even need a bar. That's calculation.
Yeah, this should definitely be done. And RMZ, it was a bit of a weird spark there. It might have been on accident because of the pad, but works out for him in the end. It's all down to Tien now, but Tien is definitely not a character to slouch on. A lot of these characters can explode if he has enough meter to work with, but that 5M might be enough. RMZ gonna go into the level 1, keeping it very simple, and then straight into the stance. And you have to be very afraid in this position, right? A lot of spark baits available to hit in this position.
Yeah, it can do a lot of staggers, can just back away. A lot of option he has with the teleport shenanigans going on. Ooh, good reflecting that, but catching the key blast with his face. Going back to the corner. And, it is Tien. Tien with 7 bars, spark available. He's gonna lose absolutely no health when he uses his shotgun. Oh, the 5L catching hit.
He's definitely gonna die here. How much meter is it gonna cost him?
3. 3 is my guess.
So much damage coming out from Tien, and because he's done it so quickly, it means he can build up meter to kill the next character. He just needs 1 good opening, and there it is.
Is that an skater? The Vanish ruins it anyway. But still, it's still a lot of damage. Hard knockdown for sure. There's the Chaozu again.
Oh my goodness gracious me, that's a lot of damage. Don't go to level 2 actually.
Oh my god.
And if Suiruuydan makes his Tien comeback, you have to think he's going to be feeling himself. He's up against the granddaddy, SJ Goku. It clipped him, but no Vanish to confirm. RMZ probably could have killed there. And now he's on lockdown.
Yeah, he probably didn't expect that to hit. Neither did we, I think. Oh my god, just skip the neutral. Tien having some GT Goku vibes right now.
Oh, he's got a lot of his 2M. That's gonna be enough. He's definitely gonna be able to kill here. And the solo TM comeback from Suiruuydan, he means business today.
Yeah, and something's gonna tell me that this is not the last time we'll see this.
Yeah. No, like, this is Suiruuydan special, right? He lures you in thinking that you got the game in the bag, and then solo TN comes out of nowhere. You saw how many tricks he was pulling out of the bag there. He had the command grab, the triple overhead, the slide through the key blast. He knows his character so well. While all the other people are jumping in for whatever reason, Suiruuydan was perfecting his craft, and that is what won him the game there. And now he's on the draw point.
Yeah.
He guarantee himself a draw, which is one more win.
Exactly, and now we see RMZ thinking about maybe swapping his team. He is not in the ring. Well, he's in the ring, but not in the match. We see a Bardock and GT Goku coming out.
And it's actually Bardock A-assist, which really concerns me. Not the Bardock A-assist. I think Bardock A-assist is really good for Team Gohan. But I'm not sure how much he's played with it recently. I think he just wants to, like, sole control neutral with that GT Goku assist and then super dash his way in. Call that Bardock assist, lock him down, try and open him up with just Team Gohan. But we'll see. Suiruuydan on a draw point. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but Team Gohan has a lot of movement options anyway, so a fast assist like Bardock will really help him out in that case. But is right now Suiruuydan giving Team Gohan some damage?
It's very simple Suiruuydan's offense, but it's also very, very effective. He doesn't have those crazy mix-up situations. He'll open you up with just 6 MGR. That's how good he is.
It's like he doesn't need them. 2M! Flipping cooler, but no! A drop combo.
That's a big drop. RMZ might regret it. But for now, he'll have to take this vanish combo. Should be able to get double bombs, but not much after that.
Yeah, he went for a reset, looking what Suiruuydan was gonna do, but he was just simply blocking into a tag. But now, is he taking it back?
I think Suiruuydan could have killed if he got the optimal loops out there, but unfortunately with the drop, RMZ gets another chance. Honestly, I think that was a punish there. 2H in recovery, use the 236H and gets the hit. That should be enough to kill this Team Gohan. And pretty much the linchpin of this team.
Yeah, pretty much, and now RMZ is down to 2 characters. He, for as much as I know, does not really play that regularly.
Oh, but that happy birthday is going to be easily confirmed. I don't think he's going to be able to kill. Should be able to get a lot of damage though. Level 1 into level 3. He's just going to take the damage on the point character. Remember, this drops out the happy birthday character.
Yeah, but now the real danger of a Dragon Rush in the opening is right there, and Suiruuydan will probably expect it, sparking away from it. Oh no.
You expect any hit RMZ gets, he's going to try and convert into a raw tag. Oh, sorry, a snap. But the time is pretty much elapsing. Look at that TN, it's healing all the way back up.
And he's just sniping away GT Goku's attempts to skip neutral with a key blast. I love it.
Oh, what a JM, and this is like, I don't even have to think about it, right? Once he hits these loops, his character is not long for this world. 7 bar, TN, cooler. Oh, you're incredibly dead good, sir.
Yeah, if he just spends all the cash, that's definitely a dead little rat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's 4 bars.
Bang,
One
bang,
more.
you're dead. RMZ down to his last character.
Yeah,
and
yeah, but it's not really a character you want as your last character. Eating the overhead right now into an extension.
Oh, the 5L links from Suiruuydan. We see you.
Yeah.
So the reset, trying to bait sparking. He's looking for it. You can tell. Oh, but that DR is going to be enough. He's going to build that 4th meter, but is it enough to kill? You know what? Oh no, he's actually going to go for this. Bait sparking. There is that walk back. You see it from him. He's looking for my arms. He just won't bite.
Yeah, RMZ jumping cleverly out of the corner, so now it's Suiruuydan actually. Oh my god.
What a JL from RMZ. It looked janky as hell, but it's going to work. He's going to go into that level 3, and this is his chance to turn the tides of the battle.
Exactly, but RMZ, if he takes 1 hit, he's losing his character, so he just wants to spark when he gets a hit somewhere.
Suiruuydan refuses to be opened up until that 236 hits. He goes straight into level 1. He knows with limit break that's going to be enough damage, and both of these characters are 1 hit. This could be over in a flash.
Yeah, let's not make that happen. I want to see a good fight.
Oh, RMZ, you have to spark soon, right? You can't end this game without sparking. Gets to confirm there. Can't confirm into 2-3 success though.
Gets hit by 2 key blast with no venge. Oh, that was sick.
It was the fake cross-up with the 2-3 and if he sparked up, he might have been able to kill, but he's just gonna have to take sliding knockdown. RMZ has a chance here. Backs off, waiting for the raw tag. And then the spark. It's finally forced, baits the 2H away. Another fake cross-up. Level 3, baited by Arm.
Yeah, that's gonna be reflected into an easy punish with a 2M. And that's only one character left for Suiruuydan as well.
RMZ is saying if you can do the TN comeback, I can do the Grandpappy comeback with Bardock. He's looking for it right now. One hit will do it. He has Sparky ready for him. What a block on that AX overhead. But he can't block the other one. He's gonna go straight into level 3 and this is so much damage and you're so freaking dead, RMZ.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really hard to open up cooler and Suiruuydan's showing why.
Like, there you saw RMZ showing exactly why he is the grandfather of Dragon Ball in the UK, right? He pulled out a lot of classic fighting game moves, right? The staggers, the fake overheads. It wasn't anything like super amazing, but in the situation, the bravery to pull that off, the bravery to hold on to sparking was so good, but he couldn't pull it out in the end, and Suiruuydan will secure at least a draw for his team, but RMZ is not going to go down like a dead dog. He's definitely fighting for this draw.
Exactly, it's very tight right now for him to get that. He still has his work cut out for him, but you know, RMZ is one of those clutch players that can just pull that one off.
Absolutely, we've seen it so many times before, but he's gonna have to pull it off right now, right here. The team switch, I think, is working to his favor.
Yeah, it might be. He was not showing that much power with GT Goku, but you know, his team go on is really powerful, and Bardock almost making that 1v3 comeback is really showing something.
We'll say half of his team, Team Gohan and GT Goku, kind of does suffer in the matchup against Tien and Cooler. Both of them can go through projectiles very easily. He doesn't care. Super Dash is his friend.
It's everyone's friend in this meta.
Absolutely right. Gonna go for the safe jump setup. Yeah, good match actually.
Yeah.
Taking back his turn. He's gonna go M legs. Look for a mix-up. Good blocks there from Suiruuydan. Wants that plus frames.
Yeah, he was definitely baiting something as well, jumping back with a key blast. Suiruuydan cleverly reflecting that, knowing he has to be patient against Team Gohan. A lot of very dangerous staggers.
Oh, a bit too early then. RMZ can't confirm he doesn't have the super dash, but that DR is gonna seal it for this cooler. Suiruuydan goes to character down again.
Exactly, it's RMZ again in the lead, but last time it didn't really work out for him because it was still Tien taking him down. The biggest threat right now, that SD was very good.
And the confirm from Team Gohan will tick as well. And remember guys, it is best of 8. So right now, RMZ is fighting to at least get a draw. But Suiruuydan, he wants that win. If he can get this one round, he secures a win for his team. He takes home all of the points. But RMZ looking to share him out.
Exactly, it's right now 4-0 for Suiruuydan. If he manages to get all 8 wins, his team will actually get 3 points instead of 2. But RMZ is going to try and tie it out so both teams get 1 point.
That was fantastic from RMZ. Caught him whiffing that J2H. He punished with that 236H, and he's going to go into the level 3. And you have to think, will Suiruuydan spark here? Honestly, I have talked to Suiruuydan about this. He's not sparking. He's going to save it for TN for sure. He wants to have TN with that sparking and 7 meter. And RMZ knows this. He's just going to stagger out, look for a moment. Rare footage of spark being used for not TN from Suiruuydan here. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Suiruuydan wanted to have any fun with that and blocking in the corner, getting a hit of Bardock, but dropping the combo sadly. Oh,
he didn't tech actually. RMZ with a pretty nice confirm too.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready to be hit by the Gohan assist right there. Oh, the 2H catching base Vegeta. Now it's TN only. 7 bars though, but no sparking.
And what happened there? Suiruuydan saw the stagger into the 2H. He tried to press 236H. That's why you saw the reversal. Tiana on the board. I said board like it's a card game. But Tiana on the board. He is pretty much a card game character. Spend 2 mana to kill a character completely.
Yeah, right now using his trap cards. He can go on. GT out. Yeah, that's a spell card.
It's a very over-nerfed spell card in my opinion. But RMZ again with these staggers finds an opportunity.
Exactly, and RMZ again with the Bardock doing some damage. This time he's on point. He has some help from the kid and the other kid. This is gonna do a lot of damage.
Right. And next to kill, so RMZ, well, that's the hit he wanted, and it's countered too.
Do you think Suiruuydan just let it go of the controller right there?
No, it was counter hit. He didn't let go of it. He was pressing something profusely. But that works out in RMZ's favor. The score is currently 4-1. 3 more games left to be played. 3 more opportunities for Suiruuydan to take home all the points today.
Yeah, it's 5-0 right now for Suiruuydan. That means his team gets at least 2 points. If he gets 3 more wins, it's going to be 3 points. But let's see RMZ not let that happen.
Yeah, I think the big change we're seeing from RMZ is definitely in that Bardock. His staggers are definitely catching Suiruuydan off guard, trying to press some sort of special move in between, and you can see him sort of changing his game plan on defense now. But what I want to see is, so once again, if you want to start, just to explain RMZ's team, this is not his main team, but he's currently playing on pad. So he's playing the last teams he was playing on pad. And that should explain the situation. But also, Suiruuydan is a little bit gimped as well. He's kind of sick. So both these players not at their fullest, but it's still a great match to watch nevertheless.
Exactly. They're pulling out all stops right now. Team Gohan doing a lot of damage on Cooler. This time he does not drop the combo.
Oh, he doesn't actually go for level 3 there. Doesn't get hit by the Raw Tech, but a 5M hit. And Raw Kid would have hit a TOD. RMZ is just going to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay. So from getting the voice in my head, RMZ is apparently the only player in this entire league to have hit a TOD, which actually speaks mountains about this season, but his brother definitely speaks for itself. Gets that kill on base Vegeta, goes a character up.
Oh, right. To rectify one of my previous statements, RMZ got a win, so it's not 5-0.
Yes.
4-1.
Yes. Definitely still in the running for getting that draw. 6M will get that kill, and that's what we say about Suiruuydan all the time. His mix isn't that like fantastic or special, but he keeps it simple and messes you up with the basics, the fundamentals. RMZ is a similar sort of player.
Yeah, it's both players showing that with a good neutral, you can get as much damage as you can with a mix, but ooh, that was a very good late vanish. But SD beating out the dive kick. This is going to be a kill. He has no assist left.
He's trying to delay the combo for as long as possible. If he uses the X, he might be able to kill. Yeah, actually, level 1. That's a lot of damage. Not the kill, though.
Oh my
goodness
god.
gracious me, Suiruuydan. You can't pull that out now. JM into J2H conversion.
It's the tails, man. It's the tails. Oh my god.
Select. And now she's out. 236H. And this is going to be a lot of damage, actually. It's straight into level 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be a next hit kills. RMZ is definitely gonna, or never mind. Oh, there you go. I wanted to say he's gonna or spark or try the raw attack, but he DP'd instead, killing the character, but got a spark out anyway. Sometimes the buffer system makes it happen.
Woo! Oh my goodness, RMZ is amazing. That JL to stop the empty vanish, so good.
Old man reactions, more like young man reactions.
I mean, he's got the springtime of youth on his side, and he's got that 5H on his side too. It's going to be a lot of damage. Doesn't opt to vanish. Just going to take it. He reflected completely by RMZ, and is it going to be enough to kill? I think it will. He's building that 5th bar. The sparking is fading. He's going to go. RMZ on pads. Big mistake. And you don't want to keep this TN alive. At any point, he could strike back.
Yeah, but he still has the work cut out for him. I mean, His health is basically 0, especially if he tries to level 3, but Gohan making sure it's going to be 0, taking his second win of the game, of the set.
Yep, RMZ throwing it back 4-2. Suiruuydan still has 2 set points in hand. So I think it might start getting to him. Suiruuydan is definitely a player where his mental becomes a big factor, right? He's if his mind is in it, he's playing his optimum, right? And it usually takes quite a bit to tilt him. But once you get that tilt, it comes out in full force. And I'm probably wondering wrong, whether Suiruuydan is getting tilted here or not. But RMZ, the master of Zen, he's 4-0 down and still looking like he can win this.
Nah, I think Suiruuydan will definitely show us some real power from his cooler right now. But let's see if that's actually going to happen. SD is coming out already. Good blocks. You can't block that one.
The 2-0 actually got eaten up by the DR, came slightly early, and RMZ will relish that. Backs off, waiting for a raw tag. But great JS for stopping him in his tracks. And he should be able to get double bomb into sliding knockdown.
Yeah, you saw Suiruuydan really wanted to get into the... Oh my god.
That was fantastic from RMZ. That's something we haven't seen players do. Ooh, big drop. One side of me. Something we haven't seen a lot from players since Kazunoko, right? He perfected that. Where you drag the screen to one side and call an assist from another, trying to get that cross up. It works out from there.
Exactly. He used his dash, his skip neutral button to get over the opponent, but he called Bardock on the other side still. So that's why he hit him from both sides, basically. Very hard to block, but a good mash from that GT Goku right there. Getting some good damage from base Vegeta.
I think that was LLOSA. He probably could have killed. RMZ gonna have to take his turn back. Working on a perfect. They confirm. Probably not what he wanted, but he's gonna have to do. Gonna go into that level 1. RMZ working on a perfect. Unfortunately, has to spend the second bar low damage super from GT Goku, and now it's all down to TN. But we've seen the story before. I won't be surprised if it happens again.
Exactly. He still has a lot to work out with. Almost 6 bars now, and a full spark. He got hit in, but no confirm.
RMZ's just looking for one clean hit. There is plus frames. Patience from Suiruuydan. Doesn't want to blow low too early.
Oh, and there we go.
Thought he could mash out after that reflect, but the loop's going to come in from RMZ. Should be able to end the level. Oh, doesn't have up for level 3. And forces the sparking from Suiruuydan.
Yeah, exactly. He was just waiting for that to happen. Oh, and a good guard cancel on that one. But still, disadvantage is his. And RMZ just mashing on him. Finally opens him up.
He should be able to end level 3 here. No, drop. And I'm going to call it pad.
Oh my
wow.
God.
Is that going to kill? RMZ has 5 bar to work with. But another drop. He's been dropping that actually quite a bit. Don't confirm.
And the quick unreactable. Unreactable.
What?
Oh my god.
Look, he's getting the kill, right? And that's fantastic. But RMZ must be happy because he's forced to sparking. And look at the health on TM, right? Supers aren't going to hit the same way they did before. He's done the major part of this job. Now he's just finishing it off. That was definitely a misinput, right? The sparking came out.
Yeah, I think he wanted to vanish, but he pressed all buttons. But it doesn't matter. GT Goku taking the win. For the 3.
And this is the joy of best of 8. We go to the final game. RMZ from a position where he was 4-0 down could potentially pull it back and secure himself a draw. Go back home with points. But it seemed like there'd be no opportunity to.
Yeah, let's see. It's really a battle about points, because whoever wins gets 1 extra point to take home with him. RMZ, if he draws, he forces that 1-1.
Yep.
But if Suiruuydan wins, it's going to be a 2-0 in points.
And that must feel really bad for RMZ, right? He's 1 game away, but all of it could be taken away from him. We're going down to the final game. Team Instinct versus Team Evolution. RMZ versus Suiruuydan. It starts off with a happy birthday spark wasted. You can't do that in the final game.
That must hurt a lot. He's gonna waste a happy birthday opportunity and the sparking as well.
Of
Yeah, that's gonna be
DP punished.
You can't do that against RMZ. You'll punish that any day.
And RMZ has been content to jump back on Oki. And Suiruuydan hasn't done much and it's going to be punished. This should definitely be a kill.
Yep.
Another thing, he had GT Goku assist as well. He just chose to keep it simple, spend 3 bar, get that kill, and he's in such a great position now.
Yeah, he just wants the kill. As you said, he didn't want to risk losing another combo, but tried to DR Suiruuydan with the good mash on that one. Getting in some good damage and also some bar. Throwing him up for the level 3. It's going to be a nasty Oki thing.
Yeah, we'll see if it forces sparking from RMZ. Yes, it does immediately. Didn't even want to concede that. Full auto combo into Super Dash. Okay, RMZ. Again.
Yeah, if you're unsure if your LL is going to be reflected or not, just throw it out completely. It'll win against a lot of things. Because it has anti-air properties, the 5 LL.
Is he going to get this level 3 Oki? He didn't go for J2H, but then again, it wasn't going to kill. So fair dues. Oh, cross up. Team going assist, but he couldn't get a confirm for it.
He's still running the game right now. He goes to TN to get some blue life back, but the team go on assist, hitting him, but no confirm again, back to neutral, jumping around each other. Oh, and that's a good punish. With 2H into a vanish. Can't do that.
Just not a lot of damage coming from it though from RMZ. Go take it. Great patience there after you live 2H as well. Oh, he tried to do 4L, tried to clash, but RMZ wise to it, and that jump at JH should be it for this base Vegeta. I lied. The curse of the commentator, but should be it off.
Yeah, he accidentally got Pogo Stick instead of the Kamehameha ball, the reverse Kamehameha. But he picked it back up. Now it's just TN against 3 characters yet again.
And we've seen this before, so I can't put it past him, but it's such a mountain to climb. All 3 of these characters are really healthy.
Legs.
Legs. Oh, RMZ might have tried to Super Dash there. And we need to see Suiruuydan do something about these Super Dashes. Really hurting his gameplay right now. You can't really stop RMZ, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's comfortable blocking it out right now. Just waiting for his perfect opportunity. Because with TN, you can't really throw in your supers. Because you just lose health every single time.
That's
yeah, but that was really unlucky for Suiruuydan. Because he did a regular jump. So his JL didn't auto-confirm for him. Auto-correct.
Now, he's on such a sliver of health. That's plus, yep. Have to hold all that. But if this coming back, the DR is gonna be enough. We see the drop from RMZ, but we shouldn't see it here. Level 1 into the level 1 should be enough. And RMZ from the ashes rises. The reverse, well, I can't call it a reverse sweep, the reverse draw for the score. And RMZ is gonna secure some points for his team.
Exactly, that was very, very interesting to see because Suiruuydan winning 4 in a row, putting RMZ in a corner basically, and RMC saying, you know, if you can win 4 in a row, I can as well.
And like, well, I have to say good job to RMZ. He's probably elated. Suiruuydan must be deep in thought, right? He must be deep in thought. He had a 4-game lead and he just couldn't close it out at the end there. And we're gonna get some thoughts from analysis. But before that, guys, remember to hit up the Matcherino somewhere in the chat. Use code, I believe, SCL1. Add in some money to the pot and help these guys out. But for more information on that, we're going to go to a quick ad break and then we're going to be back with the analysis. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yo, what's good, guys? C4RQ here, bringing you the Saiyan Elite League. We're going to have 16 of the best players from Europe battle it out in a league format. We're not only going to test each individual player's skill, we're going to see how well they work in a group as well. So I hear you cry. What the heck is this Saiyan Elite League? No problems, I got you. Simply put, there's going to be a bunch of events over a 3-month period. 5 different types. All you've got to do is try and win them all. Each player in a team has to partake in at least 5 of these and earn points for their squad. Pretty easy, right? You might think so, but they're going to be having to battle each other for these points, making it twice as hard. Okay, so what events do we have in the Saiyan Elite League? Well, some of them are pretty traditional, others not so much. Give you a quick rundown right now, and then we'll go into some more detail afterwards. So first we've got a 3v3. That's right, a proper team battle is going to be coming your way. We've also got the 1v1s, bring back the cocky bastard Kumite. We also have the King of the Hill time chamber event, and then lastly, we have the Whis training, which consists of a quiz and a combo competition.
Hey guys, Duncan. Player synergy is paramount as 3 players from each team must unify to overcome their rivals. How well can players adapt to fighting in unison with their teammates? The rules are simple. Best of 6, so draws can and will happen. Characters are locked for the entirety of the event for both teams.
Cool for me.
Old school head-to-head combat. Fighters will play in a 1v1 brawl to decide which team comes out on top. Adaptation and mental fortitude are key in deciding how many points a team can claim from this event. The rules are simple. It's best of 8, so draws can and will happen. The losing player can change characters in between games, but the winner is locked to their current team. Now it's time for an old fan favourite, the cocky bastard Kumite. The loved round robin format makes a return as single players enter from each team to take on all challenges. Every match matters and each opponent is a threat. The rules are similar to before. Players must be selected 3 days before the match. All matches are best out of 4, which again means draws can and will happen. Characters are locked for the entirety of the event, and every player must play a set versus the other 3 opponents. Next, it's the time chamber. 4 players locked in one lobby for 3 hours. The player that has the most wins after the time limit claims the spoils for this event. Players play in a winner stays on format for 3 hours. They're also character locked. And after 3 wins, the player with those wins must go to the back of the queue. Now onto an event that none of you have seen before, the Whis training event. All players from all teams will show off their mental or physical skill under the Whis training event. One half of the team is tasked with putting their IQ to the test in a DragonBall quiz, while the other half will have to put on a show and display their most creative combo, with some guidelines.
And there you go, the Saiyan Elite League. We've got some more information if you want to check out our YouTube, so if you can't catch any of the events live, you can find the footage there. We've also got a Twitter. If you go and check that out and follow us, you'll be able to find out up and coming events throughout the month. For even more details, in the description below, there is going to be a link to the calendar so you can find out the dates, and there's also going to be a link to a Google spreadsheet. There you'll find all the stats from the players, the teams, how many matches they've won to how many DRs they've taken. Now enough for the talk. We'll catch you guys at twitch.tv situational damage for when the Saiyan Elite League kicks off.
Good evening.
Bonjour.
Suiruuydan here, joined once again by my alternate reality doppelganger, Heapski. So, our first draw.
Yeah.
Uh,
Please. two UK guys. And it's a
They're
draw.
clearly just as good as each other. That's all it means. That's all it means.
Ooh. Collusion in the works, maybe?
Well, I don't want to throw the shade out there. I mean, you can see the OS is popping up in chat, even before chat with Horrygate. Certain man's controller not working, but we'll let it go. It was a great game no matter what. We saw Rams brought out his season 2 team again.
Yep.
Definitely more
all teams.
Yep.
Yeah. That's fun. It started off really. The first game was super close, and then Art just kind of ran away with it, and it looked like it was going to be another 6-2 against RMZ.
Yep.
But then he brought back old GT Bardock, and it seemed to make the difference.
Listen, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I think RMZ just decided to pull that old adage out the bag.
Yeah.
So
it was a strange set, to be honest. I feel like I feel like both players kind of were giving each other the opportunity to lose. Right,
Yeah.
like whoever was like generally winning or dictating, there were a lot of comebacks in that set.
Well. I mean, one thing we have to remember is these two do play each other quite frequently as well. So they've been trying to catch out each other's bad habits. So here we are. This is the first clip we've got coming up now. We saw the hit level 3 almost finish base Vegeta.
Oh yes.
And then let's punish this raw tag in the best way possible.
Oof. Yeah. So that's a little trick there that Rams likes to go for generally when the opponent has Spark. I'm pretty sure he just didn't realize that Art had used it. But he'll go for, so what Rams likes to do is he will tag on his offense, right? Where everyone usually expects to go, he's missing life. Oh no.
Yep.
So they do it as soon as they're on D. Rams does it offensively, which is incredibly hard to like catch unless you're ready for it.
Yep.
And I think base Vegeta just kind of OS the situation for Suiruuydan.
The autopilot OS, it just happened. But this clip demonstrates the sheer DHC power of this team, though. That man had a lot of life left, and it just got obliterated from just EX kick, medium kick, and then 3 supers.
Oh, dude, the super damage on this team is unfair.
It is.
Yeah, like you pretty much, if you're 80%, just assume a B&B will kill you if he has the bomb.
Bring back the Tiens of Death.
Yeah, it's proper scary. It's like this is a working class team. It knows how to use its money, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It's struggled to get it, so it's really efficient at spending that stuff. Like
this is the Help to Buy ISA team. It's
100%.
So at the end here, I'm not quite sure what happened. I think it may have just been a dropped input from Suiruuydan, where he looked like he had the kill, and he got a throw into the air, but just nothing came out.
Yeah, that happened a lot over the whole course of the set. A lot of Rams dropped a lot of like just LLL and things like that. I'm not sure if it's because he doesn't play that team regularly. Of course, he wasn't playing his normal Cell basically team today.
Yeah,
which is a bit strange. I know people because of the pad.
It was the pad, yeah. So apparently on his Hori pad, he's having difficulty with the left input, from what I saw in the WhatsApp chat. So that's why he's moved on to a DualShock 4.
But I would say that out of all the 3 characters for his main team, Tohan is the most executional heavy out of all 3, and yet that's the character he chose to play. So I mean, fair enough, he wasn't doing like raw kid bombos across the screen, but
it could also be an element of he's always complaining about his movement around the screen and how online he can't do it because it doesn't quite facilitate how he likes to play. So maybe he's picking a team that works more to that strength. He doesn't need to move around so much in a certain way.
Right. Yeah, potentially the case. A big theme across the set was when he started doing better. There were a lot of SDs that Rams was throwing out that were hitting.
There were. It was the deviancy.
The first 2 games that he kind of brought it back, was a lot to do from him winning scrambles with things like SD or mashing.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. So this was just got caught by the Chaozu there.
Yeah. Really annoying situation to deal with, Tien. And this was where the start of I like this, by the way, that ending, the double slide. It's pretty sick.
Wow, you blocked the slide? Here, hold it again. This guy's been
hold
playing
it again.
super poorly. Same tactics. Let's move on to the next clip though, which I believe should be round 3's end. This one
definitely the start of Suiruuydan kind of dominating, which would be the next 3 games.
Now, unfortunately, the clip length is only 30 seconds, but I would have loved to show this entire run back. This was the 3v1 Tien comeback.
I forgot about this. I guess he didn't dominate the first 3 games. Yeah, this was bad. I felt the online in this one because I'm like, it's just Tien, man. Like, he has got the overhead, which is super hard to block. But I don't think he'd used it once during this comeback. He just hit him, tried to challenge him block strings.
Yeah. Well, what we trying to do there? Counter came up, but anyway, let's move on to number 4.
It'd be like that, man.
Yeah.
All been there. You choose smash, and you're like, oh, I got hit by an M starter. It was bad, man.
So this is just another one showcasing the actual damage potential of this team. Absolute nonsense. Look how much life he has left. You wouldn't think he would die.
Yeah.
But then the shotgun comes out.
Jesus Christ, that's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Gold digger.
I know, people look at the team and say, why are you playing all these low tiers? No. This is optimal team. This is dangerous. This is, I will touch you, you can hold a railgun to the face. And he was even saying in chat, it's a light starter. So.
Crazy. Because he had one more bar, he could have done more damage.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing, he had spare change.
Yeah, he had spare, that's so. Yeah, just the point. You'd say that most of Art's team is mid tier, besides Vegeta.
Yep.
A lot of people, if you're frequent DVFC Twitter, a lot of people are considering him the best character in the game at the moment.
Well, I've comments about DVFC Twitter probably best not said on this broadcast. So we'll leave it there. This was hilarious. You can block EX dive kick. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, level 3.
And the damage in this, in Limit Break, is absolutely ridiculous. It does 50%. So.
And notice, Rams is in Spark, and he still just dies for it. He still just nuked. But that was the end of Suiruuydan's luck. Because after this, it's all RMZ, baby.
Yeah. Looking back, actually, I want to take it back. The games do seem a lot closer than I feel. Than I feel watching.
Don't worry, mate. It's just my clipping talent. Don't worry, it's fun.
Definitely, when watching it, it felt like Art was in control a lot throughout the games. But when we're seeing the clips, it went down to the last character quite a lot of times.
Oh, it did. It did. So here's the first of Rams's wins. Bad situation for Art, and he just stops blocking.
Yeah. I know that's a difficult situation because, he can go low. That area is a mix up there.
Yep.
And it's one of the things. So about Rams's Season 2 team, besides Tohan, now anyway, right, in Season 3, besides Tohan, there's not really much mix you get with this team, besides, like, System Mechanic mate.
No.
But he was able to open up a lot with staggers. Like, initially, he kind of wasn't really able to get that going. But I felt as that went on, Art cracked a bit more during block strings and allowed Rams to start taking control of these games.
Absolutely. There's no mental fatigue that sets in as well. I mean, you've just played 4 games, and you'd have to play another 4 now. But unfortunately, Rams powers up in long sets. He just gets in your head, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Caught him with the key
One of these old man strength.
That's it. Everyone else slows down, he starts to catch up to him and overtake eventually.
Be like that. Yeah, because as we seeing like a lot of these first 2 wins, like he's free. He's got 3 characters. Yeah, he's kind of doing all right.
Right, so let's have a look at round 7 then. I'm just saying about Bardock A in the chat. It never stopped being good. Never stopped being good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I think because I was playing Bardock a lot at the start of the season, and obviously you want to use B because you're like, man, I get that guaranteed 50-50 depending on which character I use. Oh, this is so nice. But then you jump over someone's head called Bardock A, and you're like, this also feels incredible.
I don't know what the frame delay was like in the game. Maybe the players can tell us, but there are a lot of times where Rams just outright super dashed from full screen.
So that was a big thing, I think, throughout this set. Rams, it's like after he was down, he was doing a lot of super dashes, like a lot of that kind of neutral, like very scatty neutral control.
Yep.
You don't usually see from Rams, but he's very like good at using it when he does.
Well, clearly, it's a better way for him to play.
Yeah, it just worked. Like sure, I don't really think I've seen a 2H at all.
Nope. In fact, think about it. I don't think I saw one Super Dash 2H the entire set.
Yeah.
But that's online. It just feels like that sometimes.
It does just be like that.
This is final game. 4-4.
Yeah, that was the thing when Rams turned it up, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna SD." It worked out, you know.
Absolutely. So fantastic play from both players. The only thing I'd really say is the long sets are definitely Rams' strong point. I mean, we saw in the previous game, the 2 matches he did win, it was towards the latter end. It was completely dominated the first side, but then he's like, oh, I know your tricks. Yeah, he just needs to warm up. And this is where this kind of tournament format really helps him out. And you can hope shine through.
Yeah, a lot of RMZ's kind of offense game comes from, okay, you like to do this, so I will exploit you doing that, right? Exactly. There is A, B, C. Like, oh, you like to do C, I have the answer for C. Tournament sets, especially in this game, like that might not even come up again.
Yeah, exactly. You can win on a coin flip.
So yeah, it definitely happens a lot. You know, he ran away with it. One of the things about this tournament format, like Art won 4 games in a row straight away. He guaranteed himself a draw.
Exactly.
Straight away. So he was able to kind of, I wouldn't say take his foot off the gas, but you know.
Well, I think there is an element of that comes into your mind whenever you're looking at a long set. But you're right, it was a draw. Both teams come away with 1 point, which I believe is Team Instinct's first point. They're officially on the board.
Whoa. Nice.
Team Evolution should now have 3 points. There we go, throwing up the scoreboard. But you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the next one. The next match is going to be a treat. I think what we should do is throw it back over to our hosts, Panzerpan and Taser, who will be joined by RMZ. And maybe they can give us some thoughts.
Yeah.
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back. I am joined here by both RMZ and Suiruuydan, our dear players from the last set. What's going on, guys?
Hey. Can you hear me? I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. We're here. We're suffering from migraines.
Is it both of you?
Yeah, I don't know. Art said he is as well. So.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a sick house in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You still both played insane though, considering obviously Rams, you weren't playing on your right controller today, right?
Yeah, so I used to play on PS4 pad, so the same one that Art uses. So for me, I just have to use teams that I used on the pad. So I can't play Cell on it, but I can play all the other characters. And sometimes I don't have quarter circle forward motions, but it's okay.
Yeah, it was like a few times after the Teen Gohan DP, the Super didn't come out, and I was like, oh, that's definitely the pad.
No, but it's fine because I can at least. I thought all this time it was just online, but my pad actually can't. Like Art has the same problem. My pad just. I didn't realize it was so bad until I played with another one.
It doesn't seem bad because you can block and stuff like that, but when you're moving, it has like a jitter, you know, like let's go of back or it does something like that.
Yeah.
Just really annoying, and you can't like play the game.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you guys questions in terms of, so for each of you, what character did you struggle against the most, like against each other? Whoever wants to go first, it's up to you.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have experience against his team, but I obviously, it's not the characters. It's more like turn stealing online. Like playing against Bardock is really obnoxious online.
Yeah.
Points where he's -5 outside of like Lariat. Okay, I mean, there's nothing that comes after Lariat, but he does 5M and he's -5. Online, it's +5. Like you can't.
Because I saw a few times that you reflected after it, and I was like, wait, hang on.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not like, well, I can just gamble and start mashing LLL, I guess, but it's not like I have Bardock where my LLL covers the whole fucking screen, you know. But it's like a risk. I was just. It's not like Bardock or like GT Goku or something. I just the way the characters work in an online saying is just
the way they interact online is just super obnoxious.
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't play at full screen because I wasn't confident in my ability to anti-air from the air and stuff, like a super dash or something from the air.
Like a Call of Duty or something.
I was too scared to play at full screen, so I was like going up close against a team which has Bardock A and Tohan A, so they're like, it's like 2 close range assists and I have 2 long range assists, so it's like I played it badly, but it's just because that's how I felt at the time. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, to be honest.
No, fair enough. Rams, what about yourself?
For me, I kind of have to empathize with. I empathize completely with what, because the environment does change, so you kind of have to adjust. For me, I think the whole team is the same. At any moment, regardless of the characters, you have to take the biggest gamble. To me, base Vegeta is the easiest compared to the other two, where otherwise it would be for some people otherwise. But I think all 3 of them, there's no particular character.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
All 3, and like Art said, when he made the decision to be close range, or because we closed the gap, it makes my life easier just because my are just better.
Pan, you got any questions?
I mean, not really. I'm thinking. I've must have been sat here really, but I'm thinking we can move on to the selection of the combo contest teams, because that in this comes down to you. So I don't know if you guys were watching when these teams were cooked up for you, but it's a hell of a selection, right? The teams that we have to select from, we've got. First up is Majin Buu, Goku Black, Zamasu. Then we've got Goku Black, Piccolo, and Cell. Then we've got Majin Buu, Hit, and Zamasu. And last but not least, Android 18, Goku Black, and Super Broly. So there is 0 like standard stuff characters in there. It's all.
We get to pick 2. Who goes first?
We're coin flipping, right?
Yes, we are flipping a coin. So who calls heads, who calls tails?
Is this a team for us to use, or is it for our team to use?
For your team.
It's for your team, so you
for
can.
Our whole team. Okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
you
I'm gonna
need
ask
to.
them what they want. Yeah.
I know what teams I'm picking.
It's time for a captain huddle. Get together. What the hell does anybody here know Majin Buu?
I'm pretty confident. I mean, Jill is on my team and he plays everything. That guy has a million hours in the game, so I'm confident in his combo ability with anyone, so it's okay.